Percy Jackson episode 6 was just released on Disney Plus, and this episode is sadly just pointless. This episode is honestly just a bit too little too late. It was entertaining, at least for me, but it did progress the story in like the final 3 minutes. But frankly, this episode is like 20 something minutes long. It should have just been at the end of the previous episode. This should never have been its own episode. It was kind of just a pointless episode where everything that we knew was going to happen pretty much happened. We could have guessed this, and now we just got to wait another week.
See, this is exactly what I was talking to you guys about last week. Like, I know it seems like I'm shitting on this show, and believe me, when I say that I have dear, dear friends that are like really into this stuff, I mean it. And it's not my intention to dog on them or to dog on the show. It's just last week's episode was something I was able to enjoy.
Yeah.
I even enjoyed it on par with Echo's episode. I mean, with Echo, the series. So for me to enjoy one episode as much or even more so that I enjoyed an entire series, that says something. My fear, as I said it on our last video, and I spoke to Griffin afterwards, was I don't know if next week, because when a bar sets for you, you expect something, and I just told Griff, I'm like, man, I don't want next episode to just be okay or suck, because then this is the peak for me,
Yeah.
and sadly when I told Griff, I'm like, oh man, it's ready. I'm gonna watch it. And I saw it was only 33 minutes. I'm like, as Griff has said about shows like, Echo and uh Secret Invasion and things like that, how much can you really give us in 33 minutes that
Yeah.
leaves us fulfilled? And I was right. It was just okay. I wasn't entertained. Which is a bummer because after last week's, I liked the first two episodes. After that, it's just been for me.
Yeah.
Last week's episode was good. It was entertaining. I thought they were going somewhere great. Griff even was like, "We're getting a casino." This episode, it was just 22 minutes of just like, yeah, we got a little something towards the end, but that was it. I could have just
Yeah. It
fast forward,
was a
or
waste.
Griff could have told me about that shit, and I wouldn't have had to sit there for 33 minutes, which
I think the big thing, and this is something that you touched on, is do these 33 minutes do it justice? Do we want 30-minute episodes, or as a society, do we just want fewer, longer episodes? Because you could do a lot more, have a lot more character development, a lot more story development. Yes, I do think as a society, our attention span is going down. But funny enough, that doesn't necessarily mean we want shorter episodes because the shorter the episodes are and the more of them there are, that's when you're more likely to lose people. Have shorter seasons and longer episodes, right? Feel like that's what
I
we
mean,
all want for this.
yes and no. I guess it just all
Well, I
comes
mean,
down to how invested you are in the story because you and I are giant fans of Clone Wars. And
yeah.
Clone Wars are what, about 22-minute episodes?
Hmm.
And each season has what, 20 something?
Yeah, but I mean, each like every 3 episodes is one arc. So what if it was 8 episodes of just the hour-long arc, same amount of same content exactly, but each arc is one episode?
I guess that's a question for the audience because, like, for instance, Batman the animated series.
Yeah. But those are 2 episodes is one arc. So it'll be 45-minute episodes. So what do you
Yeah,
guys prefer? I think with this one, with Percy Jackson in particular, it is a mix of too many episodes and not long enough and bad writing. There is a reason why some of the scenes were cut out on the first attempt with the movie, just because it's not needed. Some of the middle episodes, we really didn't need all that content. We could have cut out the entire St. Louis episode with the Arch and the Chimera. None of that was needed whatsoever. We could have combined the first 2 episodes into one episode, and then we would have just been able to shorten the season, have longer episodes, and probably trim some of the rest that's coming up and add this episode to the back of some of a different episode. Just get 5 a little bit
how
longer
many more
episodes,
episodes
but
we got going?
2. But then the
Shit.
season would have been shorter and probably just have better
But
writing just
see,
because we don't need this filler.
now, and I'm not just saying it just to hate. I want to like this show. I want the
Yeah, same.
guys, you got to understand something. I don't like watching shit I don't enjoy. I like watching stuff that I like, that I come out of saying, "Damn, that was fantastic." Um, but there's only 2 episodes left, and I know I keep talking about the wow factor, and I know I keep talking about
But
engaging
it's
me and
important.
getting me, but like if you haven't done it thus far, and you've only got
There's
these
6 episodes.
next 2 episodes, have to be fucking amazing, and I just don't
But
see
they're
it
not
happening.
going to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's what I'm afraid of.
And that's just what it is with book adaptations. You gotta leave stuff in the trash sometimes. Just gotta cut out the filler just to get us the character and story development. And
But you have to be
unfortunately, just
so
got too
good at
much.
you have to be so talented at your writing. I'm not saying
Yeah.
these dudes aren't talented. I'm just saying like books are very hard to like, adapt, which is why
So
so many fans are so pissed at comic book adaptations because you're like, that's not how it happened in the comic.
it's an
Because you can't
adaptation
do it
for a reason.
exactly. But here, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna shut the hell up and just wait for the last 2 episodes. I'm gonna wish the show the best. And the majority of you guys that do us the great favor of giving us your time of day and watching it. Um, thus far, man, I gotta tell you, if you want my opinion, this would probably be a skip.
I agree. And I guess one more final point that I have, like everything that has been good about the series so far has remained good. Characters are still great, but I guess the big thing is with these book adaptations and the author being heavily involved in the show, could that have been a flaw because the writer is so heavily involved that he struggled to cut things or to
That's
see
true.
things from a different angle because he knows everything. He knows everything's an inner lap, but as us as the viewer not knowing anything with him, would him being so involved is could that have been the hindrance for this? Whereas just maybe consult him, show him your notes, and then take his advice or leave it instead of him being the be all end all.
Yeah, those are good questions to raise. I think we can leave off with that. Let us know in the comments, guys. Um, if you're enjoying it, here's a better question that may divide and piss people off, but gotta ask it. What do you guys enjoy better? The movie?
Yeah,
I know Buddy's answer. I know Shane's answer, so I'm not asking. I know he prefers this and the books, and I totally get his reasons why. But other buddies, other people that watch this, that have read the books, that have seen this show thus far, and watched the 2 movies, what do you guys prefer?
yeah, that's a very good question. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. I'm very excited to see this. We'll see you guys next time.
Take care, guys.